The time when everything changed in the blink of an eye was my grandmother's death. It was late at night. I don't remember what time exactly, maybe 8 or 9 o'clock. Anyway, I was watching TV and Mommy suddenly called me. I heard her voice breaking and I could tell she was, or is, crying, and I asked her what was wrong. She told me that Grandma is dead. I was shook. I instantly sat up and said, "What?" I didn't know what to do, and I wanted to jump up and drive to where she was right then. She told me that she was driving up to New York the next day, or right then, with Mr. Shelby. I hung up and I called Lawrence and let him know the news. Then I called Daddy, who, after he spoke with me shortly, he called Mommy to see what was happening. That was the first night. And another more vivid memory I have was us coming to New York. We were sitting in White Castle, which is one of the main things we do when we're up in New York. Anyway, we're sitting in White Castle and Mommy just suddenly put her head in her hands and started crying as Mr. Shelby rubbed her back. She and Grandma had spoken daily, so when she didn't call her, Mommy sensed that something was wrong and asked a friend to go and check on her. And she hadn't called her in a few days. So her friend went to check on her, and it turns out that a bunch of stuff had fallen on Grandma, and she couldn't get it off. For a majority of my life, I wasn't that close to Grandma. I get annoyed when she asked me for stuff, being mean and not want to talk to her anywhere or take her anywhere. I didn't hate her, I just wanted my space. And I thank God that I was able to change and reconcile with her a few years before she passed. Thinking about it now, it's kind of silly how I didn't appreciate her when she was alive. But, like I said, we reconciled a few years before she passed, so that makes me feel good. And looking where we are now, I think she'd be thrilled with what's been going on with me and Mommy. And kind of wish she was here. But God takes people for a reason, and it's okay. We'll see each other again in heaven. Thank you for listening to my story, and if you want to hear more from me, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to my channel. This is Oprah Pritchard signing off. God bless you all and happy reading.